Hello folks, I'm JDporkchop and welcome to Surviving Space Engineers. Space Engineers has just come out of beta into its full release and has had a big update to the survival aspect of the game. I haven't played this in probably about a year, and so I thought it'd be a really fun thing to sort of do it on YouTube and get back into YouTubing, as I haven't actually recorded in almost 2 years. So we're going to create a new game. We're going to go custom. We're going to go star system. Let's name it. What are we going to name it? We'll just call it Let's Play. There we go. Survival, autosave, and we'll just go into the advanced. I'm going to turn up my inventory size just because it sort of negates a lot of the going back and forth, which is kind of boring. We'll keep assembler efficiency and refinery speed the same it is. Grinder, welder, all that stays the same. I'm going to turn down the asteroid amount to lowest density because I find that the asteroids tend to be a little bit, you know, there's a lot of them, and I think they should be more scarce. Right, unlimited, 15 kilometers. We're going to turn the day cycle up a little bit. 6 hours. Just because I think it's too quick. At least I think it's too quick. I'm going to turn the... I have a fairly decent computer, so we can sort of turn the minimum objects up a little bit. There we go. That'll do. Turn block limits off. Even though I doubt we're actually going to build anything that's going to be too big. Saves. Then in these settings, I'm going to keep the wolves and the spiders off, just because I find them to be more of an annoyance than anything else. Just checking. I'm going to turn scripts on. Yeah, that should be everything. So let's just get started. So the survival, as I said, survival aspect has changed. I have been in and played for about 1 or 2 hours. I'm going to do the Earth-like drop, I think is the best start. That's the easiest start anyway. Some of these are a little bit more challenging, but for the sake of this, I think we'll just start on. That's correct, right? Yeah. Okay, respawn. So what was I saying? Yes, so for a start, instead of spawning in that huge big pod, you get this tiny little thing. Lots of new blocks, lots of new... there's no way to control this pod, by the way. You just have to float down. I think there's a what do you call it, parachute on the roof. And just float down at the ground. There's no... like before, in the big starting, and we managed to land in a tree. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, that wasn't the greatest of landings. Yeah, in the previous one you used to have this big pod thing, and you could sort of pick where you were going to land. Like, here, I'm guessing there's not going to be any ice anywhere nearby. So that's a bit of a problem for when we need hydrogen. And before, when you had the flyable thing, I used to always just sort of float around until I either found iron, uranium, which is no longer on this planet, or... ice. Now, is there any way of sort of tipping this back over? No, I think we're just going to have to live with it as it is. So the first thing on this is the new block, the survival, or one of the new blocks, the survival kit. And to get us started, we're going to dump rocks into this, and it turns rocks into ingots. Basically, it's designed to sort of slow the... I'm going to turn to first person because I prefer that. It's designed to sort of slow down the starting game. Right, so just sort of thinking, where am I going to build, and where do I want to put a big hole in the ground? Here should be fine. Hopefully this is still quite loud. I turned it right down, but that drill... super loud. Should be better. This now seems a bit quiet, but we're gonna have to do a lot of drilling. I don't want to be deafened by it. Oh, have you guys definitely buy it. So yeah, I have not played this in a long time. And the last time I played it, I had lots of mods installed. If you haven't played Space Engineers, it has a big body. I'm gonna have to get out of the habit of using the jetpack. So, through all of my hydrogen. Yeah, it has a big modding community. I don't have any mods installed, mostly because I'm just not sure which ones have been updated. I'm recording this on the 6th. So this has only been out about a week. So I think some of them have already. I mean, the modding scene is definitely very active and very... let's go and stick a few rocks in. So... Go. So, almost full. So we put the stone in, we go into production, and we turn it into gravel. And as it's turning it into gravel, you get some gravel, and you'll also get a load of iron, nickel, and the silicon. Then this machine will also double as an assembler. So we can get some, let's say, some plates for now. Now we're gonna have to quickly try and dig down to the better. This is just dirt, so you don't get a lot of rocks. So we're gonna try and dig down to the sort of bedrocky level. So what was I saying? Yeah, it is. I haven't recorded in a couple of years. Just whoa! I really need to stop doing that. You know, I have like 10 subscribers, so it's I don't really do this for anyone other than myself. I just enjoy doing it. But yeah, I haven't recorded in like a really long time, and trying to remember, just put like hundreds because it doesn't matter. Are you smart enough to? No, you're not. I'm putting rocks in. That's why stupid. What do I have? Why are you not? I don't know. Was the same? Yeah, I haven't recorded in a long time, and I've forgotten. I've already done like one trial run of this just to test the sound and make sure I could actually remember how to do it, which I haven't. So I think I'm gonna have to relearn everything again from sound editing and all that stuff. But yeah, I forgot how difficult it is to try and concentrate on what you're doing, and be efficient in what you're doing. While also trying to hold a completely one-sided conversation. And I've never really been one for doing Twitch, which I suppose I could try it one day, but I can see how that might actually be easier because you have obviously a scrolling chat where you can, you know, people are giving you tips, people are talking to you, and you know, you have a sounding board. Where this, it's you know, borderline schizophrenic. I'm sitting here talking to people who aren't there, which is, you know, comforting thought. Right, so we're going to keep chucking rocks in here, and this is going to be a little bit of a boring first episode. We're just going to talk about my talking to myself and collect rocks. But I don't really want to cut this stuff out. Like I said, I'm not really doing this for anyone other than myself. I have next to no subscribers. It's just for the fun of it. But I don't want to do lots of cuts because editing is hard work. It's not really hard work, I'm just lazy. But also I feel it kind of breaks up the flow of what we're trying to do. I just want to make sure I'm not too deep. Well, not deep, but you know, too my angle of attack is okay. So we're not even half full. I'm so used to having it like normal settings for this expanded cargo bigger pockets thing that we've got on. I seem to like start and go halfway through sentences and then stop. I've definitely noticed that in the last 10 minutes. I think we've talked about 5 subjects, and halfway through me talking about whatever it is I'm talking about, move on to something else. Like I said, man, it's hard. It's definitely a difficult. Well, I suppose maybe I just find it difficult. Maybe I'm maybe this, you know, walking and breathing at the same time is about as far as multitasking as I can go. So I'm trying to get down to the. I'm not sure if this is or not. I can't tell if this is the right texture. But I'm trying to get down to like the bedrock level, because there you will get bigger chunks. Let's turn our lights on. Make sure we're not digging straight down, otherwise we won't be able to get out. Well, we can, but let's use a jetpack, and I'm really trying to get out the habit of using that until we have ice. Okay, now production. We're gonna need a lot of plates. We're gonna need a fair crack of interior plates, construction components, computers. Yeah, we're just gonna need lots of everything. We're only gonna need about 10 displays, and let's say 50 motors. And what all of this stuff is going to, let's put on 50 plates. What all this is going towards is, if you hit G and go into your toolbar config thingy, you have a new progression tree. This is new with the 1.1 release, and we have some new machines. The first one is a basic refinery. This is, wow, 120 steel plates. I'm going to have to put more steel plates on. And this is going to be our first refinery that's going to do the same as this. It's going to take rocks and turn them into things, but also proper ores, which we will go scouting for. While I'm talking, let's go back down my hole. The next machine after that is the basic assembler, which will, it's just an assembler, but it's cheaper than the one before. So, as I said earlier on, like I think the way the developers have gone is just trying to sort of slow down the game so that this sort of scratching a living out of the dirt sort of phase is a little bit longer. You know, because before you used to land in that huge big pod and it had all the machines in it already, and you'd be able to just strip it down and turn it into a base, and that was you. There was no real survival, and I don't think this game really has the same sort of survival level as something like Minecraft or try to think of games in that sort of genre, but you know, it's always just been a building game that is, I suppose, the same argument can be made about Minecraft, but whoa, that was a bit weird. But yeah, and then to power all that, uranium is no longer found on this planet. I don't know about other planets, I'd have to go look that up. But we are going to have to use renewable power. Or, well, the other thing we could do is, there's a hydrogen generator now, but as we were talking about earlier, we are in what seems to be quite a nice sort of non-icy biome. So I don't know how easy it is, although there's still no water in this game. If we find a lake, it's just going to be ice. So there might be some lakes around here. But no, the thing that we're going to be going for is renewable energy, is the new wind turbines, windmills, which I think that there is, yeah, there we go, we're alright. We're down, finally down to like the proper actual rock level. Not that it really matters that much, but it just means that the amount of rock in these nuggets is going to be better. So yeah, the wind turbine, which depending on how high up you put it, and that it doesn't have too many blocks around it, will make power, just power from the wind. So we're going to have one of those to start off. Not having, I mean, like going and looking for uranium was pretty much, was just that's what you did. You know, you got iron. Once you had enough iron, then you went and found uranium. And you just build a big reactor. So that's going to be interesting, trying to adapt to that change. This drill is so slow. I think it's just because we're into this rocky stuff now. But there we go. There we go. And with those 3 machines set up, we're at the 15-minute mark now, according to my little timer. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get it done. I really hope we can, because that'd be like a really good, you know, first step. I don't really want to make this video any longer than 30 minutes, but if we're right on the cusp of getting it done, I suppose we could go over. Right, let's see what we've got. Now we needed definitely more plates, so let's put another, I don't know, that many plates on. Some more of those. I know we need 24 girders for the windmill thing, the turbine. I think that should be everything. Now let's go into here, rocks in. It's just a case of just back and forth, getting rocks and stuffing them in there. Which is fine. It's a bit boring, but like I said, don't really want to do cuts. And it's nice to just sit here and talk garbage for you guys. Try and think of a decent conversation starter. Oh, I'll tell you one thing actually. On the subject of, you know, sci-fi stuff. This week, or last week, was the anniversary of the Alien film being released. The Ridley Scott, not Ridley Scott, what's his name? Can't think. I'm making an idiot of myself now, but the Sigourney Weaver alien in the spaceship, Nostromo. Yeah, that. The really, you know, iconic sci-fi film that I'm just butchering. So anyway, yeah, 40th anniversary. Now, I am in my 30s, which means it came out in the cinema long before I was born, but it's one of my all-time favourite films. And my local cinema has been reshowing it all week. So I went and saw that at the weekend, which, like I say, it's iconic, so most people have seen it, but if you have not seen it, it is like one of the granddaddies of sci-fi. And is a very, very well-made, scary-ass film. Even, I tell you, even as on the off chance that there is somebody watching this that hasn't seen it, I won't do any spoilers. But the very, very famous scene when they're all at the dinner table, that is still as wow as it always has been, and even 40 years on. I don't know, it's still just a great film. Right, rocks, lots of rocks. So anyway, yeah, go and check out your local cinema, see if it's being shown near you. It is worth a watch, definitely on the big screen. Which is funny, I don't really go to the cinema that often, but I will happily go and see a 40-year-old film at the cinema. And it was busy as well, it was very busy. A lot of people there. A lot of sci-fi fans, I suppose. Right, so let's have a look. Production. See, it can't do the 2 things at once. It has to break it down, and then it goes on to building the things. So this is going to take ages. We're at 20 minutes, so just keep going back and forth, and we will get there. It looks like it. I like that. It looks like a little hobbit hole. Looks like something out of Lord of the Rings. Okie dokie. Suppose we'll just keep digging. And try and think of more. Ooh, unknown signals. Now, should we go and do that? I think we probably should. Because I don't really want to strip my spaceship. I don't want to grind my spaceship down for resources. But I can go and grind that down maybe get the parts I need. So we will go and stick some more rocks in the thing. And for those that don't know, those unknown signals are like little... it's just like a little box with some stuff in it. And you can grind the box down. And it will... Go on, hurry up. And you'll get some resources. And then also inside the box, there'll be some resources. Plus, you sometimes get like skins and stuff for your drill and your suit. And I think you can sell them on Steam or something. I don't know. Not really going for that kind of thing, but if you do, then you can. And if you're not there by the time that 14-minute counter runs down, it will explode. So we should just go and do it now. Go. Ooh. The feisty little fella. Come here. Stop. Stop. I don't know if that's a bug or if it's supposed to do that. I don't really want to get in front of it because it might crush me. Stop. It's... Everything seems to have been going wrong for me this time. The little survival pod is up on its... Let's get the drill. Oh, it's gonna hit the tree. Stop. No, you just knock the tree. Come here. Stop. Yeah, everything seems to be going wrong. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing at the ridiculousness of this. Just chasing a ball across the plane while trying to grind it down. Well, I think, goodbye. I think we'll just leave that as it is. Okay, so rookie mistake. I forgot to put my phone on silent and my missus' phone. So I just cut out a little bit. Landed. I gave up chasing a stupid ball. That was just ridiculous. So there's just no point. So I let that go. I flew back, and I'm not quite sure where I'm going to cut it, but I ran out of fuel, and here we are. Back home. So we're going to try and get this... just looking, and we're at about 23 minutes. So we're going to try and get this finished, or at least started. Let's go and try and get. We'll do one last load of rocks, and then we will try and get the what do you call it? The little platform that we're going to build started. And if we don't get it finished, we don't get it finished. I'll do some more digging in between this episode and the next one, and hopefully be able to finish it off, being well and good. That thing looks so stupid up on its feet like that. Like a turtle stuck on its back or something. Right, let's take these out. I think it's... Okay, what else? Take anything else out? No, let's just jam some more rocks in it for now. Right, so I guess we'll just build a little platform here. That'll do. And crouching still. I am. That's why I'm walking slow. Do that, and we'll do that. And this is going to be the most basic pile of crap base to start off with. And right, there we go, that'll do. Put a little ramp on the front so that we can get in and out. 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, so next we need to build a tower in this corner here, and I need to definitely recharge and grab that helium. Is it in there? Yes, there we go. Helium, that'll do. And a recharge we can do... Oh, I can't reach it. Stupid spaceship. It's upside down. That is annoying. How am I going to tip this without breaking anything? Now, if I do this, it's just going to land on my head, isn't it? Okay, well, I'll just have to...
Energy low.
I know the energy's low. Thank you for telling me, though. I'm trying to get to my energy. Is that... Almost. Come on, come on. Want to move, don't you? Yes! There we go. Right, now the reason I had to do that is because this little panel here is my recharge panel. And my health healy thing as well. There we go, that'll do for now. Do a bit more in a minute. Right, let's get this done. Right, we need to do 2 more. This needs to be high enough so it's catching the wind. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Okay, that'll do. That'll be plenty. So this is the new wind turbine generator thing. What do I need? Interior plates. I feel myself trying to rush this now because conscious of the time, we haven't really achieved anything. There we go. Okay, well done. What do we need? We need construction parts, 8 motors, and the girders. There's 2 girders. Let's at least get some of this in. Right, so we need 2 more motors and the rest of the girders. Okay. I'm gonna end up breaking my neck. I'm rushing because, like I said, I want to get it done, but less haste and more not messing up is the name of the game. Let's go dig some more. Okay. So, I think you'll get the idea of what we're aiming for at least. So if I have to sort of finish it off in the next episode, then yeah, you guys you can sort of see what we're aiming for here. Give it another couple of minutes, a bit more digging, try and get the windmill done. I think is the best plan. And whoa, I mean about I'm rushing and at least my health hasn't I haven't killed myself yet. He says yet. Yet. It's the operative word there. And there we go. Let's go into production and let's, for now, cancel this other junk and just get those girders done. That's all we need to care about now. Got all the motors that I think we got all the motors? What was it? It was like 8. We put 6 in already. I think. Yeah. So just 22 girders left. Well, you can already see, like it's one of those sort of standy-uppy ones. Instead of like, I don't know, the normal ones that you see. I live in Scotland, and I live in sort of right near the Highlands, the Cairngorms, and there's hundreds of those around everywhere. And there's always campaigns of people saying, "Oh, they're really ugly. They ruin the environment." Or not ruin the environment. They save the environment. But you know what I mean? Like they ruin the visuals, the you know, beautiful natural look. And I don't know. I think they have like a beauty to themselves. I quite like them. You know, huge big pylons carrying power cables. Now they are ugly. They're horrible, ugly things. And there's a lot more of those than there is windmills. But I don't know. People are funny, I guess, because it's not natural, because it's not a tree. Makes them sad. Alright, there we go. Renewable power. So that will happily... Oh look, there's a mountain over there. Place on it. It's quite far away though. While we're here, let's just have a little scoot up. Yeah, watch I don't run a fuel though. Ah, there's a lake over there. Aha, ha 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 ha. That will be ice. I don't see any other ice though, but that is good to remember that that is there. Though it is very far away. So in the near-ish future, we are going to build a we are going to build a rover probably, or either a rover or like a little hover plane thing. I don't know, something like that. Right, let's at least get these machines down. So this is the new assembler. Now it only has one door, like entry thing on it. Needs plates. Let's just take all this stuff. We're going to need all of it. Else, yeah, let's take all of that. Might actually be able to get some of this done. Right, so the assembler we're going to put here, and then it only has that one door, so this one has two. So if we put that down and rotate it that way, put that there, then that means we can access both through the one thing. And then in front of that we'll put a what's it called, cargo container. Right, so what are we missing? Tons of steel plates, 20, and yeah, so we're going to need like another 80 plates plus the 20 there, so 100 more plates. Motors, I think it's just plates, isn't it? Yeah, plates and some motors. Okay, we can sort that. Let's have a look. Production. So we'll do 10 motors and then 100 plates. Let's do one last. We're going to wrap this up real soon, guys, because we're now definitely sort of past where we should be. But at least we got it in. We've got things started, and that's now producing power. And it'll just, you know, just make power constantly, so we don't have to worry about refueling or anything like that. It doesn't produce a massive amount though, so it's not going to last as long term. Long term, probably going to be solar panels, to be honest, and batteries. Although we did turn the night cycle up, so that means we're going to have to be very careful on making sure we have enough batteries. And I forgot to turn off the notifications from Steam. I don't know how to turn those off, to be honest. Inventory. Oh, there, Matt. Right, next. Gonna put that in there. Okay. I really think we're going to struggle to get this done in time, but what we're going to do now, I think, is uncrouch for a start. Right. 8 more motors. I am going to, in between this episode and the next episode, I'm going to dig, and I'm going to build all those parts that we need. I'm not going to fit them, I will leave them in the machine. Because I know people kind of, like I said, don't like cuts, whoa, no, that's too many. Don't like editing, so I'm going to try and keep it to a minimum. Apart from that one little cut I had to stick in because my phone went off. But yeah, we will be back with the parts to finish this, and hopefully some more things to be building, like rovers, flying machines, and all sorts of fun stuff. So I've been JDporkchop. I really hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, a like and a subscribe would be really appreciated. And I will see you in the next episode.